What's good, BitRushers? My name's Kyler, and you're watching BitRush Crypto. Today's video is our weekly edition of NFT news and updates, as well as some upcoming mints. Before we get into today's video, I just want to remind you that we are doing a weekly giveaway for the Punkins NFT project, which is my project, and we do have another project launching sometime soon in January called the Chill Cubes. And what we're doing here to get ready for that is we're doing a weekly drop over on the BitRush Crypto Twitter, so you guys can follow me there at DeFiBrains with the Z. And you can see here what you're going to be able to do is if you are a CryptoPunkin holder, you can comment on the tweet here with your favorite pumpkin number. And if you don't currently own a pumpkin, you can comment with your Ethereum address. I'm going to put them all in a random picker, and if the winner is a CryptoPunkin, you're going to win 0.1 ETH. And if the winner is a Ethereum address, you're going to get a free CryptoPunkin so you can enter next week. And to start, if the first winner is an Ethereum address, we'll most likely do both. We'll drop a pumpkin and some ETH. So we're going to keep doing that every single week. And then you do have an option to join for a second time. You can join our Discord, and you can find a link for that over here at the CryptoPunkins page. Get in the Discord and join up, and you can do the same thing in the Discord. So you have two chances to enter every single week, one time on Twitter and one in Discord. So if that all sounds good, let's get into today's video. Make sure you smash the thumbs up, consider subscribing if you're not, and here we go. Starting out today's news, we can see that we do have an article here about rare Beatles interviews being minted into NFTs and headed to an auction. So again, it's really to see that the people who own the intellectual property, the IP here on some of this cool stuff like rare Beatles interviews are getting into NFTs. It's a great way to launch it and to share it with the public while still retaining a resale value, which is something that was hard to do in the past. I think we'll start seeing more and more of this stuff as we go. You guys are already starting to see things like this pick up, where we're seeing traditional media and kind of old school assets, old school IP coming back and being recycled and reissued on the blockchain as an NFT. It's excellent. It's a way to keep things collectible for a long period of time, essentially forever. In that same vein of news, we do have another project doing similar things and bringing some old art, which are some Andy Warhol screen prints. They are two of them are t-shirts, and one of them is a screen print on a canvas. And what they're doing is they're turning those into NFTs and auctioning those off, and then the winner of the NFT will get the actual item. So again, guys, these are really big name people. The Beatles, Andy Warhol, really big popular artists and musicians that are now coming onto the blockchain, and their IP will live forever. We had an article published here in October, basically on Halloween here, October 31st, you can see, by Vitalik. If you guys don't know who Vitalik Buterin is, he is essentially the guy that invented Ethereum with the help of a few other people, namely Gavin Woods and Charles Hopkinson. But Vitalik was like the brainchild of it, and so we think of him as the wizard and the father of Ethereum. And so when he publishes an article like this, people definitely take notice. It's something to read through and consider some of the things that he talks about here. We're not going to cover that, but there are some projects here that he mentions in addition to Miami, which is an actual city already doing things with the blockchain. He mentions one that we're going to talk about here, which is CityDAO. And so we see here that a crypto investor has bought 40 acres of land in Wyoming to build a blockchain city. So 40 acres isn't a ton of land, but I guess it's like a medium to small size city. So really great to see that they have a little chunk of land there, and they're looking to essentially build their city as a DAO. It is in Wyoming, and Wyoming recently passed that you can actually recognize a decentralized autonomous organization, or a DAO, as a legal entity and an actual business operating within the legal guidelines of their state. So I think that's why Wyoming was chosen. However, I can also tell you that I traveled through this area this summer with my family up through Wyoming and Montana, and this is actually some of the most beautiful parts of the country. I don't know the actual piece of land that they got because it looks like it's just a lot of sand and dirt right there in this picture, but that area there near Yellowstone National Park and up in the southern Montana, northern Wyoming area is absolutely beautiful. So definitely a cool place to have a city. We also have some news here of the first NFT ETF, electronically traded fund, launching. Pretty interesting to see. There's not a lot of information here in the article about what NFTs they're planning on buying. As of right now, it says that they're basically just holding a few companies. So they're buying investments in shares and stocks or whatever in traditional companies that they think are going to be big for NFTs in the future. There's a little bit of weird ones in here, but there are some other good ones. So we'll see what they have to come. Right now, they're listing eBay, Square, Funko, Robinhood, and DraftKings alongside crypto and blockchain companies. And it doesn't tell you what the crypto and blockchain companies are, which I think would be the more important ones to list here. So there's some big name brands there either way. Just don't see exactly how some of those fit in with a NFT ETF just yet, unless they're hinting at some of these brands releasing very soon. Funko, we could definitely see. Square is a payment, and obviously Robinhood is a trading platform, and then we have eBay is like, you know, a marketplace, and DraftKings as a gamified, you know, fantasy sports league. So a lot of cool big brands there. Be interesting to see what this ETF does, and the index is called NFTZ if you're interested in investing in that. And finally, to kind of round out the news here, we have something rather crazy. We have an artist sells her eggs, essentially her actual ovary eggs, as an NFT. So she made a painting and she sold that painting, and including in that painting is the option or the ability to receive one of her eggs and fertilize it and actually conceive a child. It's pretty crazy to think about as an art project, a child as an art project, but this is definitely the first of its kind, so I thought it was worth mentioning. She's saying that, you know, what she hopes for it to be is someone to buy it and then fertilize her egg, and then, you know, someone else to basically pay to adopt the child, and the child to be an art project. That's kind of a little bit weird to me that you're using a human as art, but it's also pretty cool that they are, you know, essentially creating life with their art. So two different flip sides to that, but just, you know, something weird and kind of interesting and different regardless of how you feel about a child or an egg or whatever being part of a piece of art. It's interesting that something like this is coming to the NFT space, and definitely worth mentioning as news. Moving on to upcoming projects, we do see Hate Beast. I've mentioned this one in the past a few times, 108,000 followers. This project is super hyped, going to be super big, coming sometime here in December. So again, just wanted to put this one on your radar and let you guys get over there in the Discord or follow them on Twitter so you know about all of their updates that they have coming. But this is like a music and fashion project with these 3D apes. I saw something in the past on them where they are integrating into like a video game style metaverse, so they already have that built into it. So this is going to be a huge project here coming in December. Put it on your calendar. Next project I want to talk about here is Space Pepes. This is actually already a pretty big project, guys. You know, Space Pepes has launched on basically every single chain so far. If we come over to their link tree, we do see Arbitrum, Sol, FTM, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, AVAX, and now they're launching on ADA or Cardano. So get over there, join their Discord, get more information about that. But we can see, just taking a look at the floor on the ETH collection, it is 8.5. And on Solana, 6.9 Sol. And if you guys go through all of them, every single chain that they've launched on so far does hold a high resale value. So if you guys are interested in that project, again, they will be launching here soon on ADA Cardano. So if you guys manage to pick one of these up, definitely a great resale value, or just hold on to it as a collector item. That's everything for today's video. I do apologize a little bit that it was so short and we're not doing any NFT updates this week. I really honestly just don't have time, guys. I'm super busy working on my project, the Crypto Punkins, and the upcoming chapter 2 of that, which is the Chill Cubes. Again, we're doing lots of giveaways, and I'm even going to be doing some giveaways in the Punkins and Chill Cubes, which is the same Discord server, by the way, guys. I'm going to be doing lots of drops in there for my BitRush holiday giveaways as well. So I have some cool merch and some other things planned that if you guys like my channel, you may want to hop over there in there. And you do have lots of opportunities. Even if you don't earn a pumpkin, we're giving away pumpkins every single week, and we're giving away that Ethereum for pumpkin holders. So either way, there's opportunities to get into the community if you're not, and if you are in the community, there's opportunities to earn and win cool stuff every single week. It's going to be a fun holiday season. I'm really looking forward to it. So if you guys aren't already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, pound the thumbs up on this video, share it on social media, make sure you sub to me, join the Discord chat. Happy crypto, and let's keep getting those coins.